plus non-protein part. Conjugated enzymes are made up of protein part plus non-protein part. Understand difference?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Simple enzymes are very simple. Example, pepsin. In case of conjugated enzymes, one part is a protein part and second is a non-protein part.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Protein part is known as apoenzyme. Protein part is known as
Enzyme.
enzyme. And non-protein part called cofactor. Means when apoenzyme and cofactor are present together, then the conjugated enzyme will work.
Yes, sir.
Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Apoenzyme is the real enzymatic part.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Real enzymatic component with active sites. Active sites are present on cofactor or apoenzyme.
Apoenzyme.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In contrast, cofactor regulate activity of catalytic center of enzyme. Means apoenzyme is a working part and cofactor is a regulating part.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cofactors we can classify in two categories. Although there are three, but I am discussing two. You will understand third spontaneously. Sorry. The screen you are watching, cofactors are of two types, coenzyme and metal ions.
Yes, sir.
Means coenzymes are cofactors.
Yes, sir.
Cofactors may be coenzyme or may be metal ion.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. To which particular cofactor we will call coenzyme? I am writing made up of non-protein organic component or organic constituent means coenzyme should be organic or inorganic.
Organic.
Organic.
Proteinaceous or other than the proteinaceous.
Other
Other
than
than protein.
Very good. They usually derived from vitamins. And about the metal ion, you know since beginning that they are the inorganic ions or the metals.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now listen to me carefully. Suppose this is my apo enzyme. Over apo enzyme joining of coenzyme, I mean joining of the cofactor is loose,
Loose.
and this cofactor is of a vitaminaceous origin, means organic but non-protein. Then I will call it coenzyme.
Coenzyme.
I will call it
Coenzyme.
coenzyme. Three conditions I discussed. First, it should be organic,
Yes, sir.
should be of a vitaminaceous origin, not of the protein.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And third is joining attachment over the apo enzyme should be loose.
Yes, sir.
I call it.
Coenzyme.
If only one factor out of these three I change, that the joining or attachment is firm, then I can't call it coenzyme. Then I will call it as prosthetic group. What I will call it?
Prosthetic.
I would like to change my words now again. If over the apo enzyme, my metal, the cofactor, joining cofactor is of inorganic nature and remain loosely attached, then it is called a metal ion.
Yes.
Means coenzyme and metal ion both are following a common feature, that their
Yes.
joining must be
Loose.
Loose.
If metal ion join with the apo enzyme firmly, tightly, covalently, then you know what I start to call it? Prosthetic group.
Prosthetic.
It means coenzyme or metal ion term we can use only if their joining is.
Loose.
Loose.
So coenzyme means made up of non-protein organic constituent. They usually derived from the vitamin and
The loose joint.
remain
Opposite.
Loosely joined.
loosely attached with
Apoenzyme.
apo enzyme. Metal ions also remain loosely attached with apo enzyme. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now I can say, if coenzyme or metal ion remains firmly attached with apo enzyme, they called prosthetic group. This fact or this information you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
So I can say coenzymes are always organic
Yes.
Metal ions are always
sir.
or inorganic.
Yes.
Prosthetic
Yes, sir.
group may be organic, may be inorganic. Term we gave on the base structure or the base.
Attachment
Tendency.
Very good, yeah.
tendency.
Hexokinase, DNA polymerase. All three enzymes get activated by
Metal ion.
Magnesium.
magnesium metal ion. Okay. Yeah. Molybdenum, nitrogenase, zinc, alcoholic dehydrogenase, iron for the catalase, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So these are just few examples I mentioned. If I'm concerned about the prosthetic group, then I already taught you any of them can act as a prosthetic group.
Yes, sir.
If their attachment is a firm, then any of them can act as the prosthetic group.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any prosthetic groups are always cofactor. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one specific example I can mention here, heme. Heme act as a prosthetic group for the catalase and peroxidase. For the peroxidase and catalase enzyme, heme act as
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic group. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So it is just one example, but we know that any of them can act as a prosthetic group. Depends that the joining is a firm or joining is a
Loose.
loose. Everyone understand the structure of enzymes?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So simple enzyme, conjugated enzyme, coenzymes are always cofactor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cofactors are always coenzymes.
No, sir.
No,
Very,
sir.
very rare also.
No, sir. They may be or may not be.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. So up to the structure of enzyme part we have completed. After that, there is a mode of action of enzyme, because within 5 or 6 minutes I cannot complete it. So I will start it tomorrow. That how enzyme work, what is the lock and key theory, what is the inducible theory, means mechanism of the mode of the action of enzymes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's enough for today. We are already ahead in syllabus, so need not to be panic. You just focus on your existing content as well as your weekend syllabus also. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, the Km and Kcat values only depend on number of active sites, or they depend
No,
on
no. There are so many factors. There are
So
so
they
many
also depend
factors.
on temperature, pH also, right, sir?
Yeah. So there are so many factors. Not only the chem. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.